No,
I know you can edit. I'm good.
Yeah. So that's lit. I got my dough. I got almost everything ready.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't we come into focus?
Oh, okay.
And here's the thing I didn't do with my first 3 guests.
Okay.
And that is, why don't you tell everybody who you are?
Oh. Oh, they want to know who I am. Okay. Hi. Hi, I'm Suzanne Linfante, and I do all sorts of stuff.
Do you know why you're here? Do you know why you're here?
No idea why I'm here, but some guy here just asked me to come on. So yeah, I'm a stand-up comic, radio DJ, and an accountant. So there you go.
Right. So I noticed you work accounting at a plastics company.
I do.
Right, and that's down in Point Pleasant.
Yeah. Well, it's Wall Township, but close to the same exit.
Gotcha.
So,
and then the radio stations are where?
The radio station is all the way down in Manahawkin.
Okay.
So it's LBI.
Now, how many? There were 2. No, you did guest spots on 1.
I was also in New Brunswick at Magic 98.3. Yeah.
Okay, but not anymore. So you're at 101, and that's WJRZ.
WJRZ. Yeah.
Nice. Oh, you said it right. There you go. Now, when you're on that show, like when do you do it?
Weekends. So either Saturday or Sunday now.
Morning, afternoon, evening.
Now it's morning. It was evenings. They're cutting back. I know you started to allude to the fact that radio is kind of.
Who did?
I thought you did.
When?
In your text, you said something about how the radio industry is going, or something, or you mentioned that.
Oh no, I didn't mean it was. No, it was a question like, how's it going? I didn't mean it's going.
It's going.
But
yeah,
no, so I guess because people don't listen to the radio right in the car anymore.
There's so many other options. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's still I know for sure that when people come into town from wherever, if there's somebody famous, they'll get on the radio stations and promote whatever they're doing. I don't know if that's still happening. Is that still happening?
Well, it doesn't happen at my station. It might still happen at other stations.
So what do you do at your station mostly?
I play music.
Okay.
Talk. That's it. I just talk into the no. We just talk into. I talk to everyone who's listening. All 3 of them. No, just kidding. No, there's no. We have a good listenership. They're good.
Kind of music?
It's creeping up. So it was 80s. Now it's creeping up into 80s, 90s.
Okay.
You know, 70s once in a blue moon.
But 80s like the new wave kind of rock scene, or
no 80s like contemporary. You know, adult contemporary. Like everything from Billy Idol to I don't know. I just go there every week and play this.
I would think Billy Idol's kind of like
he's rock, right? but I mean we play the other stuff too, like some of the Chicago and the Earth, Wind and Fire, and you know what I mean. Like we've got Tommy Two-Tone, we've got everyone.
I guess we should open these.
Oh, I'm good with that.
So I had a series of disasters. Of course,
Elton John, Billy Joel. Sorry.
Well, I want to ask you about Billy Joel.
Oh,
but my tripod for my other camera that I would set up over there when we make the pizza, just broke.
Okay.
So I'll just strap on. I have a GoPro that I'll put on my head.
Okay.
So I could just do that. And
I have a tripod in the car that's for a phone.
It'll be fine. Yeah, no. Okay. This is I actually have like a camcorder.
Oh, okay.
So it's that kind of twisty thing. Yeah.
All right.
But that's okay.
I'm going to pretend that I have class and I'm not going to drink out of the can. But if that
I didn't know if you were doing that.
I'm just going to drink out of the can. I'm just saying. It is fun.
No. And you know what's funny is.
No.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
So
cheers.
I remember you had that podcast about swiping left.
Mm-hmm. I did.
And not anymore?
No. It was, believe it or not, it was. I do have a lot on my plate right now, but also there weren't a lot of people that wanted to come on and talk about their crazy dates. And I don't know if it's that they were afraid that someone was going to see it
so I got a guy.
Call them out.
I got a guy, and he never reached out to you, which is sad because I brought him out to a mic once because he never did it before, and he got up and he's talked about all the crazy dating that was going on. And I feel like I'm a little bit too far out of the. Hold on, I'm going to come a little closer here.
Come a little bit closer.
So yeah, I'm not quite sure, but yeah, I think so. Yeah, I don't have a technical guy like telling us what to do, right? So I was watching some of the episodes, and then I stumbled across the one with Anthony Quinn.
Oh,
that happened like a few months before he passed. Before
it was probably a good 6 months because I think it was but either way, it was he was good. He was a good guest.
Some of the other people I didn't recognize.
Markland was on there. You had Markland on here. I had Markland on.
See, I didn't scroll through all. So okay, I'll have to go find the one with Markland.
He's the one with Markland. Yeah.
It says Markland. Well, there you go.
Or Mr. Direct. It might say Mr. Direct. I'm not sure, but and some of the people were from my day job. Some of the people were just friends. One was my niece. One was so it's people from everywhere. So
I got you.
It's just.
So are you starving?
To do this? No, I mean I can always eat.
Okay. Well, there you go. So we're gonna start a pizza very
block that out. I hope
very soon.
Oh, good.
Do you want to make one?
I mean, sure. Why not?
Have you ever done it?
I mean, yes and no. Like, have I done it from scratch, making the whole ball of dough? No, but I mean, using a boboli crust or something like that. Okay. Yeah, because I have to make my own because it's hard to find dairy free. So. Gotcha.
I'm
a dairy free.
Is that the cheese?
That's my cheese over there.
All right. Yes,
my fake cheese.
I won't mix it up. I won't.
It's fine. I won't die. It's just bad for me. That's all. It's just my body doesn't like it.
We were at the mic. You and I were there the last night.
Oh, Scotty's,
right? Then they did it again the next night. I didn't go to that one.
I didn't either.
Were you there when Blair?
No, I left.
Little episode?
No, I left right before that happened.
So it was weird because somebody said, "I'm going to give you a seizure," and then.
God. Somebody literally said that, Paul.
And then I thought he was faking it because, but they knew, and then they got the emergency EMT and everything.
I heard everyone.
Thankfully,
was really
he's okay.
Good about it. Yeah.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Like I never expected that. Oh,
well, he said it's happened before on stage and in places. So I'm always a little nervous when he goes up.
See, I had seen him get up many times, and I never saw that happen.
Yeah. Oh no, I never did either. But he talked about it enough that I was aware that it could, and I'm like, and I'm not good in a situation like that. So I'm glad other people were.
A little bit like I didn't know it was real, right? I was like,
yeah. Well, I get that, especially if they're joking about it beforehand. It's like, oh, he's faking,
Unbelievable. So how did you get this gig at the radio station?
I went to school and I went to school at night for radio and made a mix, made a demo tape at the school, sent it out to different radio stations, and actually the first one I sent it to said, "Hey, come on in." So
no shit.
Hey, there I am. So that was Magic 98.3. That's the first place I ever worked. And then I worked at the Breeze, which was down in the Neptune area, and I did a little bit on Thunder 106, and now I'm over at wherever I am, WJRC.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We were recently in Asbury Park.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because we're looking for places where we could take Lola.
Oh yeah.
And walk around, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it was like I don't remember what it was like 20 years ago. I just don't remember.
That's fair.
But it looks like it's really changed a lot.
Yes.
I mean, the Stone Pony's still there.
Yeah, the Stone Pony's still there. Yeah.
But a lot of restaurants, like it really,
it's beautiful. It's nice. There's some really nice dining areas there, and some of the water, but even some a little bit inland, but on inland, a marshy thing or something. But there's some really cool stuff down there. I love ours. We go there with my friends. It's fun. Gotcha.
So I probably never mentioned this to you because we don't really talk that much at the mic, right?
Yeah, right.
But my across the street neighbor is Dennis Dyken.
Okay.
And now that might not ring a bell, but you heard of the Smithereens.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Okay.
He's the drummer for the Smithereens.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
I told him that you were going to be here, because you work at the radio.
Yeah.
And they're on their way to the UK. So
wow.
Otherwise, he probably would have popped in and said hi.
Some people will go anywhere to avoid me. Let me tell you. It's like,
London was calling, right?
Oh, there you go. What, they Clash? Oh, very nice. London calling.
Too much.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's so cool. He lives across the street.
Yeah, he's such a nice guy.
He could have given me some drumming tips because, believe it or not, I do have a drum kit.
No shit.
Just never. I took lessons for a summer and then
never.
Gave it up? I didn't give it up. I still have them.
Uh-huh.
I tried to sell them. I couldn't.
Gotcha.
I will get to it someday. It's just not happening now.
My son's a drummer.
Oh.
So actually, his band is there in Philly because he's at Drexel, and they started a band like when they first started at Drexel, but now they've got a new band. So they've got a couple of bands.
Yeah.
But this new band, it's I want to say is it death metal or dark metal? I'm not sure what the difference is. There's growling involved.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No.
And his girlfriend is the singer.
Oh God.
Yeah. So
wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty
Match
wild.
made in heaven.
But they're playing here at Dingbats on Monday.
Oh wow. Okay, that's fantastic.
So I'm probably going to go to Dingo's Den.
Yeah. For the mic and then go across the street.
No,
for
I'm just going to go to the mic and tell everybody to go across the street.
Oh. Not actually going to do the mic.
I might. You know.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know. I don't want to get beat up, right? I don't want to get...
Nobody beat you up there.
No, I know. I'm just
not every mic is like that. No.
Yeah. So how did you get involved in the comedy thing?
Honestly, never wanted to do stand-up. Always wanted to be in a TV sitcom. Never really wanted to do stand-up, but I don't know what happened. I just, I decided one day I'm going to do it. I looked for classes because I didn't know how to do it. Uh-huh. So I took my first class at Scotty's.
Oh, and that was Chip.
And that was Chip. And
so you took your class before you ever did a mic?
Yeah, I did. Actually, I took a class before that, like probably 5 years before that in New York City at Gotham.
Okay.
And then something came up on the radio where I was doing the morning show. I was filling in for someone for an extended period of time, so I couldn't do both, and it just kind of fell by the wayside, and then I picked it up again.
Gotcha.
So, excuse me. But yeah, I took a class before I ever really went to an open mic because I was, you don't know what to expect. I was terrified to get on stage. Still have my moments, like now.
Do you get nervous now still?
It depends. You know what it is? It depends on who's there sometimes.
At the mic or at the show?
At the show, yeah. Like sometimes certain people, like I feel like I get self-conscious. You know what I mean? Like it used to be that I didn't want anyone I knew at the show because you know how you just assume they're going to walk away like, oh, she stinks. You know what I mean?
Right, but a lot of times, I mean, I don't know depends on where the show is, but a lot of times the light's in your eye and you can only see the front row anyhow.
Oh, I know, but I always see the person in the front row who's sitting like this.
Okay.
You know, and it's like, and that's who I'm looking at, like,
I gotcha. But, well, how often do you sit down and write? And what's your process?
Not as often as I would like.
Okay.
I try to write at least a couple times a week because I meet with a comedy buddy. So we get together and we go through what we wrote. Plus I'm part of an online group, like a writer's group. So you go there with the joke. So I try and write. I write while I'm in my car. I do my best writing either walking on the beach or in my car driving to work. Because that's when I can just talk out loud and people can't see, so they're not, you know what I mean?
They see somebody else talking to themselves in the car.
Exactly, yeah. But
now it's acceptable.
Saying it out loud, I don't know, somehow I come up with different ideas than just sitting down with like the laptop or whatever. Sometimes you just, I don't know what to say.
I gotcha. Sure.
So, but lately I've been in definitely in a dry spell of like a writer's block. Like, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Yeah.
Is it that I mean, I guess sometimes you have to just be out and like if you're in, like I work from home, right? Mm-hmm. So if I'm in the house all day, I'm not really exposed to what's really happening in the world. Yeah. I'm not watching the news or anything. But I prefer to not write about the news.
Oh yeah, I don't need it.
Because I kind of feel, weird news. I mean, there's different schools of thoughts on that, right? Like if it's something that's happening now, like that joke may or may not be relevant, a couple of years from now,
right,
or whatever. I guess a joke is a joke, so it's okay. But I prefer to write about things that, are going to be relevant. Yeah. As a person.
Sure. Yeah.
Whenever, right?
Yeah.
So, but you're right. It's hard to come up with hey, what do I want to start talking about?
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Well, I also just find that I've been trying so hard. I keep getting in these challenges of trying to do a mic a day for 30 days. But like I
know you were talking about that.
I do it like every month. Yeah. But like I work all day long, you know what I mean? And then I drive sometimes an hour and a half to go to a mic. When am I supposed to write? You know what I mean? It's like, and then you're there until, you're there for 2-3 hours just to get up for 5 minutes. And then you get home and collapse and get up and go to work the next day. So like the whole writing thing. And then I work a second job on the weekends. And then you know what I mean?
What's the other job?
Well, the radio. So
right. Yeah.
So I work so I work in manufacturing. I work at radio, and I'm doing this, and I need to balance it better so that I do just sit down and write, and I'm working on it. I'm actually going to start taking another class.
They'll find out, right?
I think once I leave there, I just don't want to think about work anymore.
I
can't. Like, it's just too much. Yeah, but yeah, I'm struggling to find something relatable, like universally, like you want to just get to more personal and relatable stuff.
Right.
So I take another class and try and see if they'll force me to write,
So, I mean, for me, what was great about the class was feedback.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, you had a deadline.
Yes.
So,
you had to write.
Right. So
yeah.
I found that I really was kind of forced into doing something, right? Whereas now, I'll get an idea, I might write it down, but I'm not really focused. Like I really need to.
It's a discipline, it's like even 15 minutes a day. Like I try to do that. I don't know how much earlier I can get up. You know what I mean? I try to get up early and write for 15 minutes.
So do you write better in the morning or better later, or does it matter?
I think I do write better in the morning. I'm more of a morning person, but like in the morning, I'm so trying to get to work that, you know what I mean? Like I don't sit and write, but I will think and I'll say stuff out loud and I'll try to at least improve something I've already got going on.
I got you.
And then I try and stop and walk for like 10 minutes by the water before I go to work, like just to set my mind. And while I'm walking, sometimes I try and think of stuff.
I got you.
But yeah, I'm that weird person walking on the beach talking to themselves because I don't think anybody's around until someone is just sitting there and it's like, I just did. Yeah, I just did that. That happened. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, I was kind of pleased that Lola took to you right away. I didn't want to have to send you home.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate Lola too.
No, Lola was actually really nice with everybody.
Yeah, she's a sweet little dog.
The first 4 times I did this, my wife was away in Vegas.
Okay.
So I didn't need to ask permission, right?
Right. Okay. I see.
But then my neighbor mentioned, I saw lights, whatever, and then I told her what I was doing.
She didn't even know that you were doing it. Well, that's hilarious.
I always say that she hates when I go to do the mic too.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But it's
Forgot
not,
about that. Mm-hmm.
It's not just it's not because she doesn't want me to go out. It's really more of a, if I go do the mic, when I get home, she's already asleep, right? But when I put the key in the door, Lola barks, wakes her up, right? Yeah. So that's not fun, And I don't understand. I did the whole bit about how, she says that I stink, right? But every woman says that her husband stinks, right?
Okay.
But if I did really stink, Lola would remember that stink, right? So it's an average scent. It's not a right. It's an average scent, right?
Yeah. So she's mistaken. Yeah. Yeah. The
so why
dogs
doesn't
are
she
sensitive.
Recognize, right?
Dogs are
why
sensitive.
Doesn't she know
she should smell it right through the door. But maybe she's barking because she's excited, like Daddy's home.
No, I think because they're upstairs. She's upstairs there.
Oh, I get it.
Where that air conditioner is. She's like, oh, should I hear something downstairs? I better alert everybody, right?
Yes. Let me call 911.
You want to get one going?
One what?
Pizza?
Oh, sure. I thought you meant one alarm. I don't know.
One alarm.
Let's get a pizza going.
So I have to get a couple of things from there.
Okay. I'll just bring my cheese.
Yeah.
Fake cheese. Da, 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 da. Need a hand?
Almost had a disaster. Okay. My flour.
Oh, my. Oh, you're really doing... I thought you said the dough was ready.
It is. It's
you're going to put the flour down and then do the dough on it. I got it.
So
I got you.
I made the dough last night.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, my God. So when I did this, when my wife wasn't here...
Yes.
I didn't have all the decorations, and I actually had room on the table, right? Okay, we're good.
Hi, puppy.
Oh, Lola came out. Hello,
Hi.
Lola. So what we're going to do now, if she goes in and I close the door, she's going to bark.
Okay.
Because, oh, no, it's fine, honey. It's fine.
You're so cute. You're just so cute.
Let's see if I could turn this puppy on.
No.
Okay.
Cute dog.
That's on.
Okay.
Our mics are working.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're good.
We're good.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get this connected to that. Let's close that. Where is it? Here it is. And then oh my God. How do I get out of that? I just want to, you see what it's doing? It's giving me an ad, but I can't figure out how to close the ad.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Let me just close it.
Yeah.
And
So
go
I do
back in.
sometimes and just go back in.
Because I can't figure out what the hell it's doing to me. Okay. Continue as guest. And now I don't want a new album. I want to just close this thing.
Oh, it's asking you to sign in. Do you not want to sign in?
No, I don't have an account. I just want to talk to that thing.
Oh, all right.
Right?
Then
What does that say?
albums. It says media.
Oh, that's what I want. No?
Your media lives here.
Yeah. What does this one say?
Studio.
What does that one
GoPro.
say? That's what I want. GoPro.
Dun dun dun.
I can't read them though.
Nice.
You got good eyes. All right.
Good contact lenses.
Oh, is that what's going on? Now I'll put this on and enable preview, join, and then I'll be able to see what this sees, and then we're good. Here we go.
All right.
Right?
There we are.
All right. So I probably should angle it. I probably should angle it a little bit down. Right? Hold on. No. Up or down? What do you think?
Well, what do you want it to? Do you want it to be on the board and on the pizza?
I want it to be focused on this area.
Well,
here.
it's pretty much doing that. I mean, it's
okay.
It's just maybe down a little bit.
All right, we're good.
Maybe
then.
a smidgy.
All right. So now that we've gone through all that, here's my dough. This is the problem, right? We live in New Jersey, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a sound so that I know when I edit when to clip into this.
Okay.
Good. All right. I'm just going to just pop that in there, close that up, and
do you throw it over your head and spin it around?
No, I'm not that good yet. and I kind of make it on the peel because I'm not good at sliding it under either yet. I'm just kind of I've been doing this like kind of New York style.
Okay.
But it's not going to be big like a New York pizza because the opening is only this wide.
Oh, gotcha.
Right?
Yep.
So I can't do that. But
look, we need some Italian music. Da, 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 da.
You know what's funny about that song, right? Like I put that on a couple of my videos when I was doing some Italian stuff, and I got dinged for copyright. You know?
Oh, gee, yeah. Well, you just have to use the karaoke version of it, even though there's probably no words to that song. But
right, exactly, right. So what I'm trying to do here is I want to stretch the outside without stretching the inside yet, because I don't want to get any thin spots. Right. I want to make it kind of right. You see how it's a little bit translucent in the middle there.
Yep.
So I don't want to get any thin spots in there because if the sauce kind of leaks through, then it'll stick in there.
Yep. Look at this. Good technique.
So we're getting there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not professional yet, but I've been having a lot of fun with this.
Yeah, I can tell.
So, I mean, the reason why I got that oven is because we live in New Jersey.
Okay.
And after March and before like now, like September, March to September, I'm not allowed to turn the oven on in the house.
Ah.
Right? I mean, you know, I can, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Gets too hot.
It's too hot. Yeah, it heats the house up. So I can't make bread or anything. And then I was looking at those little ovens, you know, like the uni, you know, and they look nice. But then the only thing you could really do in that is something flat. Right? You can do pizza, you could do like a flat skillet, but you really don't have a whole lot of other options. I think that's going to be enough. I've been having a little bit of an issue with over saucing.
Ah.
I mean, I like a lot of sauce, but what happens is then it gets too wet, and then you wind up with a pool. So I think this is going to be perfect. And where's your cheese?
To your left.
Okay.
Want me to get it and open it, or?
Do we need scissors, or?
I have teeth.
Oh my goodness!
I'm kidding. No, it's open.
So far I had L'Oreal and Jean. God.
Oh, just go for it.
Put it on however you want.
All right, I'm going.
Oh, we got to get a little bit of this. You want a little oregano?
Sure.
As much or as little cheese as you like.
Well,
and then
never had it, so we'll figure it out. Oops,
regular cheese.
A little too crazy there.
Well, we could. Yeah, we can.
Whee! Okay, sorry, got a little crazy.
That's it?
I don't know. You said
just give me a little handful.
All right. Oh.
Okay.
Sorry.
We're good. We're good.
All
right.
I just don't want that to blow away. All right.
I think we're good.
Ha.
A little of that. And into the oven again.
Wow, look at that.
So one of the tricks here is, you know, when you're doing like those Neapolitan style pizzas.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, to be honest. I thought that was ice cream, so I don't know what a Neapolitan pizza is. Oh yeah,
you're right. That's right.
Like, what is that?
So with the Neapolitan style, it's it's that one where you see like the big puffy crust on the outside.
Okay.
And then it's, you know, but it's a wetter dough, and you pop it in, but the oven's got to be really hot, and then it cooks in like a minute and a half.
Oh wow!
Right. Whereas with this, we really want to make sure that it, you know, I want to make sure the crust gets cooked properly on the bottom. I don't want to burn the cheese, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So now what we're going to do is come.
Oh,
it's kind of warm. So you see how I've got just embers back there?
Yeah.
But I'll show you. If we, right, so see the floor of the oven is 436.
Wow.
Right on the floor there. 354 on that side, so it's not really even, right? But you get the idea.
Very nice. Yeah.
Now what I'm going to do is just keep turning it.
Okay.
You know.
Oh, okay. Oh, look at that.
Not just yet. Well, this one I'll use to pull it out, but this one is easier to, right? You can see how I could just take a look. So I had a blast with Jean and L'Oreal. They were
that must have been great. Oh my gosh.
And then you know Kyle, right? Kyle Schickner?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one you sent me.
Yeah. Did you watch his movie?
I watched the beginning of it and then got called to a meeting.
Gotcha,
I tried to do it at work. Like, I mean, no, I never did it at work. No, but you know what it is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they won't see this.
Okay, yeah.
We'll edit that
just
out.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
So I guess I could shut this off now.
Well, I think those two big lights there are kind of taking it over, so you can't. It's hard to see what you're looking at because the lights are.
Oh, I don't think I was recording.
Oh, well, that would help too.
I wasn't recording the whole time. Oh my God. Okay, that's fine. It doesn't matter.
Well, you're gonna make another one.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. Okay, I forgot to push record.
I've done that.
All right, so no big deal. I'll just take this off for now. And see if I could turn it off. All right, well, that was a screw up. That's okay. So,
it's all on there.
Yeah, I know, but that doesn't see what I'm doing. So what happened was the tripod for the camcorder, the leg got loose, so the one leg kept sliding down. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, and that just happened like 10 minutes ago.
Oh man.
So
that stinks.
That's okay. That's okay. Oh yeah, I guess he can see what's happening in here.
Yeah.
And we'll do
bird's eye view. Bird's eye view.
So if you look, actually, I'll show you. If you look underneath here, you see how it's starting to turn a little.
Oh yeah.
Right, but it's not. You know, I could put another log back there and get a little more heat going, but not while it's in there, because I'm afraid the rolling flame is going to burn the top.
Oh, okay.
Right. And I want to make sure that we get the crust nice and crispy.
Cool.
So you said they use, what do they use? Oat or something? They use,
I don't know what this one is. Sometimes they use oat milk or cashew milk or something like that. Yeah.
Huh. I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't either. I mean, I use almond milk all the time, like in smoothies and stuff. But yeah, they've been making cheese. I mean, there's restaurants. There was a pizza place in Red Bank that used to make whatever you wanted. So you could have dairy free, vegan, whatever, and they would make a pizza that tasted amazing. So
vegan. Yeah. That's where I draw the line.
That would not. Yeah, no, they didn't make that for me. They just made dairy free.
I remember that was that episode on Bugs Bunny where he's like, "Are you a veteran? Are you a vegan?"
I don't remember that.
No,
okay.
I'm a.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh my God, I watched so much Bugs Bunny when I was a kid. It was my favorite. So, Miller Lite.
Yeah.
And dairy-free pizza.
Yeah.
Good. It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Don't knock until you try it.
No, actually, I'm looking forward to trying it. I want to get the brand on that.
Well, yeah, again, this is the first time I'm trying this cheese. It just seemed... There's a couple good ones.
Let me see.
So, BioLife, 100% dairy-free.
Wow.
It said it was just like mozzarella shreds. That's why I went for it. I'm like, all right. Free from everything that's bad. Oh.
Yeah, that's real mutts, so you'll have to stay away from that.
Yeah, that's it. It won't kill me, but
I can't believe I didn't push record. And I even did the sound, right? I did the sound and everything.
Yeah. That's all right. Well.
So we just have to wait. But is it bubbling? Yeah, it's kind of.
Oh, I see the in the middle there,
right?
Yeah. I see some bubbly.
Yeah, see the crust is starting to come along.
Yeah, looks really good.
Look at that, huh? Yeah, when that one comes out, I'll put another log on. Let me go get one. Small one though. I don't want to put anything. No, too big. Yeah, this will work. Just to get a little more burst of heat in there. So yeah, I wanted something that I could put, like I could put my regular Dutch oven right in there.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like in the summertime, I cooked everything out. I was doing chili Colorado. I was doing 2 nights ago. I did beef stroganoff.
Oh wow!
In a it's got cream.
Yeah. I don't. It's okay. It's okay. I don't.
Oh, so I have chocolate chip cookies, but it's got butter. Can you do that? No.
Not really.
Okay.
But thanks.
I wasn't sure because I know that if you're lactose intolerant, but yogurt's okay. For some people.
I'm not just lactose intolerant. I have a sensitivity to not just the sugar, but the protein and everything in it. So it's casein, lactose, you name it.
Got it.
It gives me inflammation. So that's the problem.
Gotcha.
So I can't. It's just the whole thing is So milk, butter, or any of that fun stuff is not good.
Gotcha. Yeah, there's definitely butter in those cookies.
Yeah, lots of it. I know they're delicious. Don't get me wrong.
Well, the trick is to brown the butter.
Oh, interesting.
You got to brown the butter, and then it has another
layer of
depth of character. Yeah, it's
nice.
Really nice.
I mean, I could try half of one. Huh? Like I said, it won't kill me. I just,
because you got to drive home, so you don't.
Yeah, no, I don't get sick. I just it gives me inflammation and it bursts out in like skin conditions and stuff. You know what I mean? So I just try to avoid things that.
So when I first started seeing you at Scotty's and other places, there was another woman, I forgot her name.
Andy?
There's another woman that used to get up and she had short, like light hair.
Oh, short light hair.
I don't remember her name. I haven't seen her in a while. And I can't think of her name now.
Oh.
But I thought you guys were friends. But then again, it's maybe because, it's like all guys. So, you find the other woman that's there and hang out with her, right?
Yeah, but I'm friends with some of them. I'm just trying to think of who you're talking about because you're not talking red hair, right?
It might be red, but it's.
Is it Vicky or
Vicky? Oh. Vicky Plummer.
Yes,
that's it.
Yeah,
Vicky Plummer.
That's what I was thinking. When
I just couldn't think of. Her, I couldn't think of her name, but then
yeah, I haven't seen her in a while. I don't know if she moved or.
See, that's starting to turn there. Right? It's starting to get a little brown there.
Oh, yeah. I
don't want it. I don't want to burn it.
No.
Right?
Looks good.
I don't want to burn it. But yeah, I've been, I'm having so much fun with this.
Yeah, it's a beautiful stove there or whatever.
I said, we should do this thing, right?
Yeah.
And I was just joking. Right, because you remember when at the mic, I don't know if you saw my set. At the end, I said, we're going to have this thing. We're going to call it pizza.
Oh, maybe.
Right?
Gosh, you mean the last night at Scotty's?
Yeah, last night at Scotty's. So when I got the light, I mentioned the podcast. I had never done it before.
Okay, yes, I do remember that. Yep.
And I said, Gina, if you want to come over, I got pizza, you got pizza, you got pizza. I said, let me step over so I get those lights to come back on.
Okay.
There's on a sensor.
Got it.
I think that's got to come out.
All right. Bring it out.
And I said, we're going to call the podcast Pizza and Sodomy.
Oh, geez.
Right? And then, you know what? I don't need the grate, I don't think. I'll just put it right there. So then my neighbor, my neighbor over here, he was excited about coming on because he's an accountant, but he works for a clearinghouse.
Okay.
Or worked for a clearinghouse. I don't know where he works now. I don't think it's a clearinghouse where he works now, but he works for some. It's got to do with stocks, right? So he's got a Series 6 and 7 and all that. So he's basically got all the certifications that a broker would have.
Mm-hmm.
And I had him talk about investing and that kind of thing, which was pretty cool. He's got his ideas about how to go about.
Right.
And I was hoping that if you smell it.
Yeah.
That little light, and then we'll get a little rolling flame. That'll warm it up a bit, and then we'll be ready for another one.
Nice.
Did you see my move? There it is.
Looks like he's going to stab somebody. I don't know.
There it is.
See my.
All right, this is my very first.
The pizza. Oh, your very first dairy-free
pizza. You want to do one more? Or you want to just grab one of? Yeah, we can just grab one of them. That, right?
Yeah, looks good.
Grab one.
All right, I will. Boop. Look at that homemade pizza.
All right, our first inaugural.
Yes, cheers.
Dairy-free pizza.
Boop.
Yeah, we'll get that flame going. Oh, you know what I'll do? Is there more cheese in that bag?
Oh yeah.
I'll give you one to take home.
Oh, awesome. I like this.
That's not bad.
To wait for the wind to die down.
It tastes like a Hot Pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, too hot?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh, me too.
Mm-hmm.
I just burnt everything out of my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
All the skin, everything. But I'm only 61, so I haven't learned that lesson yet.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Give it a few more years. You'll get it.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, it smells so good. We just couldn't wait. Yeah, that might be better.
So, yeah, it didn't really kind of melt the way I was hoping, but,
well,
it's kind of nice.
It's, for fake. It claimed to be like real mozzarella shreds, so I cannot endorse that now.
It didn't catch yet.
Mm-mm.
That's not bad. That's good to know.
I like it. Yeah, because we get pizza at work, and I usually just peel the cheese off and then try to unstick the pepperoni and pull the pepperoni back on. But yeah, so I usually just eat crust. So this is nice to eat the actual cheese of the pizza.
Very good.
Oh. So cheers to the chef.
The other thing about this is I was hoping it didn't work out that way. But I remember on the first night when I was talking to Kyle,
mm-hmm.
I talked over Kyle so many times. I didn't shut my mouth, and I was, you got to let the other guy talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was hoping that if I had a mouthful of pizza, I wouldn't do that, but it didn't work.
No. It's so much easier to talk around the pizza. Okay.
Oh my goodness. Too funny.
It's delicious.
So when Markland came, the first night I did this, I had the camera over there. I was facing this way.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, oh, you got to do it this way. It makes more sense.
Right.
But it never even occurred to me.
Yeah, he's got a good mind for that. He's really good production-wise,
Mm-hmm.
It's a very nice setup. It's just such a beautiful, house, yard. Really nice.
It's one of those things. When we first met, I had a little like a 1-bedroom apartment in Lodi.
Okay.
Which is 2 towns over that way.
Yep.
I bought a condo, but I bought a cheap one. I think I paid like $75K.
Wow.
Right. So I put 10% down, 75. Like it was, and I took a 15-year loan. Like it was like paying rent.
Right.
I want to throw a piece of newspaper in there just to spark it up so that we get some flames, so that it starts. Yeah. And then when we met, that's where I was living.
Okay.
And then we got married. Our son was born, and we were looking for
more space.
More space, because there's just a 1-bedroom apartment. And there you go.
Oh wow!
So that should help get the wood ignited. So she was driving around this neighborhood, and this place was listed, walk-in or whatever.
Oh, okay, nice. So meant to be, huh?
I was at work, and she was like, let's go check this place out.
Mm-hmm.
So here I am at work. I'd already seen the place. And she's like, I did something. Don't get mad at me.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
So she put a deposit on this place. But, it made perfect sense.
Wow.
Because I was working in the city at the time.
Mm-hmm.
The bus stop is literally on that corner.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Right? I mean.
Yeah, that's pretty close. Yeah.
Perfect.
Wow, that's great.
And then when we first got here, there was a giant tree right in the middle. Like this huge tree.
Okay.
With a branch that hung over there.
Mm. But
over the years, it began to rot.
Yeah.
And we had to take it down. And then, this happened.
Well, that's beautiful.
But we've been here 20 years, right?
Oh, wow.
It's not like this happened overnight. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
We've been here 20 years, so more than 20 years.
Fantastic.
So little by little, you know, as things broke, like you saw that room we walked through here, this was a garage.
Oh, really?
But then she said, well, I want more living space. So she designed how she wanted it to look. And she's a nurse, but I keep telling her, well, you're in the wrong business, right? You should be doing that for a living, right?
Definitely. Wow. That's fantastic.
So.
But good on her for being a nurse, because I could never do that.
You think?
Oh, no, I passed out at sight of blood.
Oh, the sight of blood. Yeah.
I don't know. I could not be a nurse.
I got you. I'm going to spin another one up.
All right.
Well, so here's what I'm going to do. I'll make another one with this cheese. How much cheese is left in your bag? Well, no. Why don't I do that one last?
Well, why don't you do your own pie so that you can enjoy like the real cheese?
No. Because okay, you could have these two slices. Yeah. But I'll do the last one. Let me see how much cheese you have left.
Probably half a bag.
Yeah, you're good. And then I'll make the last one. You take it home with you.
Oh, awesome.
That works, right?
Yeah, that's fantastic. Thank you.
I don't have pizza boxes though.
What?
Yeah, I don't have pizza
What kind of place
boxes.
is this?
I don't know.
That's all. I don't care. Wrap it in foil. I'm good. I'm good. Wrap it in plastic like the couch when I was growing up. Whatever.
I wanted to find, you know, a place where I could buy some boxes, you know, online. And but you got to buy like a bunch, right?
Yeah.
You know, and then
we should have your name put on them or something. Well, your podcast name put on them.
I knew if I did that, she'd be like, "Well, what'd you buy?" Right? I just want to go someplace and buy like 5 boxes. I don't want to have to go invest in, you know.
You could probably go to a dollar store and find something close.
Why is this? It's always giving me trouble. Let's try it again. This time I'm going to hit record.
Hey, there's a good idea.
I hope. Here we go. All right. Maybe. Here we go. Movie. All right. But where's the record button? Oh, there it is. Okay, got it. Okay, it's recording now.
All right.
Good. All right. So that thing I did before, let's do it again.
All right.
Okay. Was that Lola barking because I did that? That's some other dog barking. Oh. That's right, Vicky. But I haven't seen her in a long time.
No, I haven't either.
But you know, I mean, we're all kind
of. But I haven't. Yeah, I only went to Scotty's once a month or so. I think I'm gonna go there every week. And
well, you have to get up at the crack of dawn to get a spot, right? Like,
yeah, that too.
Did you know they're looking for a new spot?
No, I didn't.
So, do you know the story about how that? So that place has been there for 50-something years, right? Right. And they started doing the comedy there like in 2007.
Oh, I didn't know it was that recent. Wow.
Yeah. So their best year ever was 2019. Okay. And then COVID happened, right? So.
Wow, that stinks.
But then they were looking for a buyer and they found one. But they still have the Comedy Cove name. Okay. Right? Oh, so what they're looking to do is find another restaurant. Because L'Oreal's dad, could you just...
I'll do it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Where do we go?
Yeah, just walk over there and it'll... Yeah. So L'Oreal's dad was the owner.
Right.
And what they're looking to do is find another restaurant that has like an upstairs or a downstairs or someplace where they can seat 100 people that they can, rent out. And
oh, I'm glad they're gonna. I thought they were done, so I guess they're not.
Yeah,
That's good.
No. They're looking to So, and then, I talked to Chip. I wanted Chip to come on. But now he's trying to figure out how to recover from the money he's losing from not doing the classes at the Comedy Club, because that's gone, right?
Right.
So, he's finding other. You've been to Tommy's, right?
Oh, yeah.
But that's far for you.
Yeah. It's just under an hour. I mean.
I gotcha. So, he turned that place into a nice little setup, but I don't know how.
Yeah, he seems to be hit or miss, like kind of, just, I think it's hard to get it off the ground,
Yeah.
To get people to consistently come out. I don't know, how the advertising is going.
I got a thin spot there. I'm a little nervous about that. We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
All right.
Two splats of sauce.
Sometimes I do a chunky sauce. Sometimes I'll do whole tomatoes. This is the easiest one to spread, though, right? Because you're not.
It's a homemade sauce too.
Yeah.
Of course. You're a foodie, right?
I love food, but it's like I like to try to figure out how things are done. So, like, if I'll go someplace and I have something really cool, then I'll be like, "Oh, how'd they do that?"
Right.
So
you'll come home and test out a few things and try and replicate it, or you'll ask?
Well, if I can get somebody to tell me, sure. But and I'll go to the internet, and because a lot of people already have done things,
right?
But it's not exactly what I'm looking for. So I'll wind up trying something and then tweaking it. The wind is awesome, right?
Oh yeah,
just
loving it.
Blowing all that, everything all over the place.
Ah, that's some thick mozzarella.
I
probably should have done that. They had like strings and stuff.
I don't always do the fresh mozzarella, but I had some in the house and I didn't. I found a nice one that, well, you're not going to do it because, but I found a nice one that shreds nice, that has a good stretch. But, I figured since we're going to be doing half like this, it didn't make sense to go start shredding all that. And I had this one just laying around in the fridge. So, you know what I do at night after this?
What?
When the oven's still hot? I'll take some of this, the Parmesan grated, put it on a piece of parchment paper, like little circles, make them flat, throw them in there and let them bubble up and turn like almost a little orange.
Oh.
And they make little crisps.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're nice. Okay.
All right. There's a little piece of paper.
All right, so now I'll stop recording. It's in there. We're good. I can't believe I was such an idiot, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
You made it up for it there, right? It's kind of the same.
Yeah. See, I was hoping that Donna and Dennis would be able to stop over so they could say hi, because you're in that thing, but they're on their, they're going to the UK.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Feel free to, before it, I might have to warm it up. Actually,
I was just going to say, maybe when yours is done, we can just throw it in for a second and keep it warm.
We can, we can move this as soon as that crust, gets a little bit. I can move it to the side and we could put yours in there. And actually, you know what? You
could probably just sit in the front, right? I mean, it's not going to...
Actually, that's right. Right here. So, this little piece of tile that I've got sitting here, it's these little things you learn. They said, don't put anything extra hot on the granite if the granite's cold, because you'll crack the granite.
You'll crack it, yeah.
I was like, Jesus Christ, Yeah,
I was thinking of that.
Couldn't you just have built it out of something else instead that wouldn't crack, right?
But it looks so nice.
So this is it's just a piece of porcelain tile, but I can put things on here and not worry. Because I had some corks, but when you take things out of there, there's a little bit of soot, and then the soot gets on the cork. Like, look at my hands, they're getting black already.
Oh, okay.
There's soot everywhere.
Yeah.
Like if I wanted to murder somebody,
yeah,
they'd know it was me because there's be soot everywhere. It's like, it's just, you know. Why don't you bring your dish over? Well, it's not. I don't think it's warm yet, but
yeah, look at it when it's ready. I mean,
you got to do it like the pizzaiola does it, right?
Yeah, you gotta. Well, you got a ways to go with yours. That cheese isn't.
It'll be fine. Yeah. Well, the whole idea is I want to make sure that the cheese doesn't melt too fast and burn before the crust is done. So
I see.
When my son's coming here next week, right? I told you they're playing at Dingoes.
Right.
Dingbats.
Right. Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, it's fine. So I'm gonna make them some stuff, but I might do the 800-degree pizza.
Oh wow! Okay.
I might do that.
That'd be so cool. You just throw extra wood in, I guess, and it just gets hotter?
Well,
how do you get it?
Well, right. It's a matter of how you build the fire.
Okay.
So I would just keep putting wood in until the floor is like 600 degrees or 700 degrees, but
wow.
You know, and you got a rolling, and I don't want like a fierce rolling flame, but I want a bit of a rolling flame so that it's cooking the bottom and the top at the same time.
Gotcha. So
there's this whole convection thing going on. Yeah. I'm getting better at it. I'm not good yet, but I'm getting better at it.
Better than I would do. I think it's great.
I shut this off, didn't I?
I don't know.
I think I
did. Where'd you put your phone?
It's in my pocket.
Oh.
So, how many classes do you take with Chip? Just the one?
I took the first one, and then I took, I think, advanced writing with him.
Got it.
As well.
Which one do you like better?
Hard to say, just because I had just started it out.
Are you freezing your ass off?
Yeah.
You want to go inside?
No, I'm fine. It's good. Yeah, no, I mean, they both, the writing, the second one with the writing was kind of fun because like he gave you like these weird articles and gave you like 10 minutes to write like as many jokes as you could from it. And,
right.
You know what I mean? So did you take that same one?
I took one similar, but the second one I did was it was on Zoom.
Yeah.
Which was cool because, you know, I didn't have to rush to be anywhere to do it. So I kind of like that.
Yeah, actually, I'm starting another class with him on Zoom on Monday. Nice. An advanced writing class, just to get myself back. I've taken a couple classes. I took another one online, which was
how'd you like the one at Broadway?
Really.
Was it Gotham?
Gotham was great. It was Jim Mandrinos. It was awesome, you know. But it was a lot. Like I said, it was a long time ago. It was probably back in 2009 or something.
Gotcha.
So
you've been doing this for a long time.
Well, no, I stopped for like 5 years, and then I started up again. So yeah.
That's nice. It's funny. Well, I have an insulated door that I could put here, like not this door, like a real. And if I put that on at night, when I come out in the morning, it's still 200 degrees in there.
Oh wow!
Yeah, crazy. You see how the roof is all black now? Yep. But earlier, because I had a flame, like I just put a new log on, so it put more soot. But earlier, it turned white, so it burned all the soot off the roof.
Oh, wow.
But then, you know, then it, I'm getting better at it. I think this is ready for you.
Oh. Ooh. All right.
Right? That's it.
That's it.
No, I'm just kidding.
That's fun.
I'm just kidding. So what's you got a show coming up, right?
Yeah. Got a couple. What do I have coming up? I got Mulligan's in Hoboken, and I've one at the Red Horse in Rumson.
Where's Rumson?
Where's Rumson? It's down. It's kind of south of Sandy Hook and a little bit inland. Kind of. It's a nice town.
So do you deal with that South Jersey comedy people also sometimes? No?
I mean, sometimes, but this was just the one on Thursday was just someone else couldn't do it and they asked me to do it.
Nice.
So,
okay.
But yay for me.
And you've got a set you pull out of your pocket that?
I mean, I'm hosting, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm working on a newer set, new stuff, so that it's a little bit, you know, a little fresh, you know. But
I got you.
But yeah, so just trying to put 10 minutes together for both of them, and then I have another one in November. So
sweet.
Yeah.
Any with chip?
Not yet. Ooh, that looks good. We're gonna have a class one with Chip when it's over. So
right. The class one. The class ones are fun.
Yeah. He offered me one in September, but I was away that weekend. So
gotcha. Yeah, he put out some dates recently.
Yeah.
Like 2 days ago, right?
Yeah, but I didn't know that I could guarantee to put people in the seats, and like I know that he's trying to fill the place up. So like I didn't feel right saying, "Hey, can I have a spot?" I'm not bringing anybody. You know.
Right. Yeah.
So I didn't ask.
Yeah, I don't have any friends.
If anything, I'll just support. Well, I don't have any. In that area, the only one who generally comes out to there is my sister, and she's not always around anymore. She's kind of dual placing it. So
gotcha.
And I can't keep asking her to come out, and you know. So yeah, but a lot of my friends are down the shore, so it's easier when I get stuff down the shore because then people will come out.
Sure.
But yeah, what about you? You got something coming up?
No, I have never done an actual show other than the class shows.
That looks really good.
Same reason though, like I don't have people to bring, but also, you know, after I do the class show, then I stop practicing that bit. You know what I mean? And there's different kinds of. I really feel very strongly about I need to get up there and know what I'm going to do, and I have to have it mastered.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't feel right about doing it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't want to go out and ruin somebody's show. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
So. That's what happened. Like, you know, I'll do a show after class, then I'll stop practicing.
Okay, so you're not going to a lot of open mics.
It's hard.
Did you only go to Scotty's because it was the last night, or did you?
I did. I hadn't been to Scotty's in a while. I went there specifically because it was the last night.
Yeah, me too. Okay.
You know, I like Scotty's, but you got to get there at what 6:30, 7.
Yeah. Well, the list doesn't even go out. It went out at 7:30, so you just had to be there by like 7:15. Yeah, it's hard when there's that many people, but it was always a good stage. You know what I mean? It was always a fun stage. It was good. Yeah. They were good to me.
Another minute or so. I'll pull it out.
Looks really good.
Yeah, there's a bunch of characters there too, right? Like, I mean, you know. But you know. On a whole, I mean, even the ones that are a pain in the ass are kind of supportive.
Oh yeah, no, they all are. Yeah. It's a good crowd. Yeah, like it's. I think most mics are.
Yeah,
really, they're all good.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm pulling it. Yeah, we're good.
All right. I'll just throw this in the front because I'll.
Oh yeah, good idea.
I'll probably eat this one too.
You know what? Let me do that one.
Oh, okay.
Might as well.
You're going to do that, and your pie's not going to get cold.
Might as well. Well, remember we just burned our mouths, right?
Yeah,
remember? So it will be fun. Yeah, it is kind of chilly though, right? That's the problem with New Jersey. You know, you've got a short window for this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, or you know, if it's too hot. I did this one time in the summer, and it was a hot day, and just brought the cheese out, and it was out for a little bit, like not long.
Melting. Yeah.
It melted.
Yeah.
It melted out here. I was like, holy crap.
Oh yeah, there were some very hot days this summer.
So. Or, you know, you'll get a windy day and then all the shit's blowing. You know, it's like, you know, there's this guy that I love to watch. His name is Clive. He's called the Wood-Fired Oven Chef.
Okay.
On YouTube. And, but he's in California. You know?
Oh, well, yeah, it's easy to be.
So, you know, he could do it year round, you know, where he is. He's in Southern California. He can do it year round. The guy's James Bond, though. He's friggin' James Bond.
Really?
Oh, my God. He's so smooth on his videos.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
So he remembers to press record?
Yes. Well, no, he's got a professional guy with him recording. What was that?
No, it's just the top to my cheese thing. Just going to put it in my pocket so it doesn't blow away.
I think we're good. I think we're good.
All right.
So you never have guests on your radio show?
No. Okay. No, we're just straight radio, just
gotcha.
Talking to the song, talking to the commercials.
There's a little hole there. I got to be careful with that hole.
Give away some prizes, give away tickets
so people
to
call
this,
in?
that. People call in, we give away tickets.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. All sorts of stuff. Yeah, but it's just, your basic radio. But I mean, that's fun too. I most like being in a morning show because I love bantering with somebody. It's just it's just fun to do that, to go back and forth. I just talk to myself here.
Yeah, I don't remember when it was. It was not too long ago. My son's band was on one of those Philadelphia stations, and it was weird. I'll tell you why. Like, they weren't allowed to say certain things.
Oh.
I'm not sure, like, about if they were talking about somebody's going to play here or play there. They weren't allowed to specify certain.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I guess it's sometimes if it's free publicity and I don't know, sometimes the station just wants money for every little mention.
Oh, is that how it works?
I mean, I don't know. We don't get guests at this station. Like when I was at Thunder 106, they had guests. They actually had Taylor Swift on,
did you?
Back in the day, back when she was starting,
Yeah, but they said, we'll give you the details off the air or something like
yeah.
I wasn't sure. They were allowed to mention some venues, like they mentioned some venues, and then there were other things they weren't allowed to mention. And I didn't understand what was happening.
Yeah,
because I was just listening, right? So I just thought it was kind of weird that they couldn't talk about everything, right?
It depends on what kind of contract they have with those places, or if they have something with those places. Oh, sorry, was my...
No. You're good. You're good. I navigated it.
Like, intruder.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I was really trying to be careful out here. I didn't want to bring things out too early.
Okay.
Because, your bird's going to shit on something, right?
Well, yeah, there's that.
All right. You used your whole bag of cheese. That's cool.
All right.
And we'll just keep an eye on that. Is that hot?
Probably. Probably good.
Let's see.
Actually, I'm going to eat that one and put this one back in for a minute. Oh, that looks marvelous.
Oh, so this whole time I was looking for napkins.
Oh, they were right here.
They were right here.
Yeah. You probably moved them because they were in your way.
In my way, yeah. Yeah, so, I had Kyle, and we didn't do tell everybody who you are, it never even occurred to me,
Well, you just put their name on the bottom, it doesn't matter, or in the title. Not that it doesn't matter, but you know what I mean, people know.
Yeah. Right. But if you're in the car on Spotify.
Oh, right, yeah.
You might not know anything about, right.
Yeah. No, I actually had fun doing my podcast. It was just, I edited it so tight. Like I would record for an hour and then edit it down to 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So I would spend 9 hours a weekend doing that. And it was just, with everything else going on, it was kind of hard to keep up with.
So those talks you had, they went on longer than, but you just trimmed them down.
I trimmed them down.
But why?
Just to make it more concise for the listener or whatever, just to...
I got you, but So how'd you decide? Like,
sometimes
there
we
were
went
funny
off.
parts, right?
Well, I left the good stuff in. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I left the best. I left what I thought was the best part of it in,
Gotcha.
so that it would just be more entertaining.
Sure.
And sometimes people said, "Oh, can you edit that out?" Like they said something like if they're talking about someone they dated and they didn't want to be that specific, like, "Can you take that out?" I'm like, "Absolutely."
There you go.
So first and last name, probably not good,
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun. This is fun. Thank you for having me.
So what about the so the full-time job? You're an accountant there?
Yeah.
Why you say it like that?
Yeah, because that was just never like I'm not a real accountant. I'm not a good accountant. It kind of was just my degrees in marketing. Okay,
right.
And even that was only because I wanted to get into an advertising agency and put myself in a commercial. That's literally all I ever wanted to do was be on TV. So
interesting.
To be doing accounting is really kind of the antithesis of everything I ever wanted, and it's very stressful and it's just very not fun at this point. But it started as a temporary job and it was a really fun company and really fun people. And next thing you know, like you're kind of stuck.
But are you involved in the whole sourcing the materials and
No, I'm so yeah, it's a manufacturing company and I pretty much keep I kind of track the expenses, the revenue and what's going on there. I kind of give the report card to the upper echelon.
Gotcha.
I mean, it's not bad. It's thankful to have a job. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I hear you.
It just wasn't the dream. How about we just say that? And in fact, it's about as far as you can get, like, from something creative, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm more of a creative person.
And that's why you have all these other activities.
Yeah. Trying to balance myself out.
This one's puffing up nice. You want this one?
Sure. Ooh. Thank you.
All righty.
I like the service here. Very good. 5 stars.
Yeah, Gene was like, well, I thought we were going to get takeout. I was like, no.
Oh, my God.
No. But, it's funny because I guess, even though I said it, you if you hadn't seen it, you wouldn't know what to picture, right?
Right. Exactly. That's so nice you had them over, though. Do they live far from here?
They live near Springfield.
They do live. I figured they live somewhere near there.
Mountain something.
Oh, Mountainside?
That's it. So, I had a great time with them. Oh,
I'm sure.
And then this guy next door, I had a good time with him. Well, he's a good guy. I have good neighbors. But we talking about how he invests and what his goals are and how he came to be doing what he's doing. But he lives for looking at those numbers.
Wow. Yeah, not my thing.
So I guess this is going to be the last time I do this for a little while.
I'm sure on the weekends, like you said, maybe like in the middle of the afternoon, it might be nice.
When the sun's out, but still, it's starting to get colder. Like,
you just need one of those big space heaters like they have at restaurants, the outdoor restaurants. Yeah. So you work from home. What is it that you do?
So I write software for a electronics company.
Oh.
That's my full-time job. But then I have a side business that I started in 2002 that I write software and sell that software.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then...
That's impressive.
You know, I mean, I don't sell nearly enough copies of my software for me to quit my job, right?
Well, maybe someday you get the right one, right?
And then when COVID happened, I had to work from home. So I'm saving 2 hours a day of commuting.
Oh, yeah. You're going into the city every day?
Well, actually, the city job stopped a while ago. This job is up in Rockley, New Jersey.
Okay.
So it's only 20 miles, but you can't get there in less than 45 minutes, and that's if there's no traffic at all.
Right. Yep.
You know, there's no good road to get there, But now I have no road rage.
Oh, well, no.
Right.
Unless Lola gets in your way on the stairs, then it's like all bets are off, right?
No road rage. It's and I always wondered about doing like this whole comedy thing. And it wasn't until, not too long ago when I was watching these comedians on Netflix and it says at the end, written and performed by, I was like, oh, you mean they're not just naturally funny? Like it's all planned out. The light came on like that late in life. The light came on, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm a late bloomer.
Yeah. Well, no, some people are so natural that it seems like they're just talking off the top of their head. But
yeah, well, I knew guys in college that were like that, so I just thought that's the way it was.
Oh, I see.
Have you So when I first started going to mics, I was just telling stories that I thought were funny. And I think, in my defense, some of them might have been a little funny, but
yeah,
but I really wasn't telling jokes.
Okay.
And then I read this book by Jerry Corley. Right. And then he broke down the structure of, and that's when I started to think about, well, I need to structure these things in a way where I set them up correctly. So that's what I've been trying. That's the whole point of Chip's class and everything else.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of different ways to go about the joke structure. There's a bunch of different books out there that are great, I
bought this other one that I hated. I don't remember the title. I'm not going to say it, but I hated it. I mean, it was just, they were talking so much about subtext and this and that, and I'm like, I'm not sure what you, like, is there always subtext? Like, I don't understand what that even means.
Yeah, I don't know.
Make sure that doesn't burn.
Oh.
You forgot?
Yep.
No, we're good. We're good. Now, so I have to get better at this.
I don't know. I think pizza's great.
So that was the whole idea, right? We're going to talk about whatever. We're promoting something, and we're having pizza. Like, what's better than that, right? You ever watch Breaking Bread with Tom Papa? So he makes all kinds of bread, but I see him mostly making like sourdough. And then what he'll do is he'll bring it to somebody
Oh.
And then they'll have a little, talk like this, and they're breaking bread,
Okay, got it.
So I'm not trying to rip off Tom Papa.
But
because what I'm doing is cooler. I'm baking pizza, right?
Oh yeah, and you're making it right in front of people. I think I just spilled, but
it's that fun kind of.
Yeah, no, it's relaxed. It's fun. It is fun. You're a great but you're a great cook, and this is nice.
And now you got to meet my wife, so
yeah, so she exists.
You can tell everybody she exists.
The Mrs. exists.
Oh my God, too funny. I wish that she would come to a mic with me, because the shit that comes out of her mouth.
Oh.
Oh my God, she's freaking hilarious.
She doesn't want to try?
No interest. She doesn't like dealing with people, crowds, nothing.
I get that.
But oh my God, shit comes out of her mouth. Too fucking funny. We're gonna have to go inside.
Okay.
As soon as this one comes out.
All right, I'm fine.
Oh, that looks nice. Give it another minute on that side, and then it's coming out.
All right.
Ooh. So I thought about something earlier, and then I forgot about it.
Okay. All right.
One of the things that they're doing at the Rhino now is they have this hat.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen this?
Mm-mm.
So if you go up and if you, if you want to just do the hat, you can do the hat, or like when you have a minute left, you pull a topic out of the hat and then you riff on that,
Oh, fun.
And I thought about, we could do that quickly here, but then I felt, well, how can I prove that I didn't stage a topic, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I guess what we could do is we could just Google a random word and try it.
Sure. Oh, random word generator. So they do that at the Thursday night mic now, or?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Chris, not Pruneau, the other Chris.
Yeah, I know who you mean. I can't think of his name either.
Damn it.
You can see him.
I like the guy too. Yeah.
I can see him. I just don't know. He would. Gassler.
Gassler, that's right. Random word generator. Suit. Let's pick a different word. How do you... Oh, here we go. There's a good word.
Rational.
Rational.
So how are we doing this? You're just...
I don't know.
Are we both doing it? Are you doing it?
I don't know. Oh, very nice.
Wow, that looks great.
We'll wrap that one up.
Yum.
Alrighty. What do you say? You wanna go back in the house in the warmth, and we'll shut this down?
Sure. Whatever's good for you. Yeah. Do you have it enough, or is this?
I think this is fine, because I feel like you're suffering,
I'm not
and
suffering.
I feel really bad about it.
No, I'm fine. I'm fidgety.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I know she tries to help, but oh,
you have another piece of pizza there. Are you going to eat that now?
I think I'm going to wait. I've had enough. You know what? Let me bring this in so it doesn't get.
It sounds like a rational decision.
I'll put it right there. There you go. And I was kind of surprised by the last time I was at Scotty's, I really didn't have anything prepared. Like I had no, but I was kind of agitated about, you know, what's happening with, you know, our choices, right? And that's what I decided to just talk about. Like, holy crap, they just decided that we're either going to vote for the orange man or the hyena, right? Like, holy crap, you know, like we can't do better than that. And that's when I said, you know, what we need to do is stop the election. And if we all agree as the people to pick somebody, I'm sure we'll pick somebody better than what they're throwing at us, right?
No.
You know, and that's when I threw Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson out there.
That's right.
You know, but I mean, you know, it's kind of funny, but really, you know, he could probably do a better job.
Well,
well, I mean, the reason why I like that idea, and I'm not a political person at all, but the reason why I like that idea is because he doesn't owe anybody on the left or the right anything, right? He hasn't made any promises.
Yeah.
Right? So he can just go in there, right? He's not campaigning. He's not, right? We're just going to all decide, hey, it's you, right? Yeah. You're on. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that that's a bad idea.
We could do it. We won't. Right? I mean, so many people are just stuck with, I mean, I walked past the house the other day and it said, this house votes Democrat. And I'm like, all right. I mean, maybe you vote Democrat most of the time, but sometimes it's a bad idea, right? Like, I don't know, you know?
I don't know anything about politics, and I'm taking the fifth there. I really
No. So
I'm not a politic person.
I'm not trying to. I'm
not a politic person.
Right. I'm not either. You know, and I have a coworker at work that loves it, and he always tries to engage me, and I'm like, look, Pete, I don't care. I really, I don't care. I don't know enough about it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't either. It just doesn't interest me as much.
And then, you know, and then they'll be like, well, he did this or he did that or this one did this or that. And I'm like, how do you even have the time to get that information? Like, you know, I'm kind of busy, right?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know,
got a lot going on.
I mean, you know, I'm working, right? You're working, right? And then you got podcasts, you got a second job, you got comedy. Like, how are you going to keep up with all that bullshit, right?
Yeah, I can't.
And really, here's my white privilege talking. You ready?
Oh boy.
There's never been a president in my lifetime that's really affected my life on any kind of real level, right? I mean,
yeah, I know.
I mean, there are people who the president has affected them, right? Because they did things that helped a minority or whatever. I suppose I don't know.
Yeah, I don't believe most of what comes out of any of their mouths, and I just don't pay attention.
Well, you know,
I just don't pay attention.
So here's the thing.
La 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 la.
Remember when Clinton got caught with what's her name, Monica, right? And I kept saying, look, let the fucking guy do his job, right? Can you do this later? Like after he's not president anymore, if you want to go, like he's busy running the country. Can you just let him fucking do that, right? You know. But the other side of it was, he's married to this woman, right? Now you make your vows, right? For better or for worse, rich or poor, right? Like, you're not supposed to cheat on your wife, right?
That would be ideal.
But if he's willing to cheat on his wife and break that sacred promise, what other promises is he breaking? Like to us, right? Like, you know?
Yeah.
So
he doesn't have to come home to us.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's what I'm saying. I just don't, I don't have a lot of faith. I don't have a lot of faith in him.
Your stand-up doesn't revolve around any of that, right?
Nope. No. I don't know enough about it to even joke about it. So, you know what I mean? I just don't follow it.
I don't either. I just threw that in a, can we do better? Like, really?
I mean, yes, it's sad that we only have two choices, but, and that's the best choice. That's whatever. Anyway, I don't know.
Our minds are made up for us, right? It's amazing. And you know what else is very sad? I get a lot of my information from the Rogan podcast.
Oh, okay. Check, please.
so it's like I'll hear him talk to this kind of like, well, that sounds interesting, and then halfway through the conversation, I'm like, well, that guy's a raving lunatic. But then I'll like him again, right? But well, all right, but I am getting to hear what a lot of other people have to say, which is kind of cool,
Yeah.
I'm not regurgitating that stuff like, oh, this is what Rogan said,
Yeah.
But he is the biggest cult leader in the world, right?
Well, seems to be, yeah. Yeah. I've actually never listened to his podcast. So
you haven't never listened to it? When I'm in the car, it's funny. Sometimes he'll have 3 guests on with the same subject. I'm like, oh, I'm tired of that.
Yeah.
But I'll enjoy when he talks to different comedians because sometimes they'll drop a nugget that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Or he talks to different people that have different kinds of jobs that I never heard of before, and just to hear their perspective on things that I may or may not agree with, right? But it doesn't matter, I like John Oliver the last week tonight. So even though I disagree with him like almost all the time, he still makes me laugh.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
It's like with Bill Maher doesn't make me laugh.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Like,
like he's just, I mean, I've heard Bill Maher be funny, but on that one show, like, I just don't think he's all that funny. Whereas John Oliver, there goes some plastic.
Oh, I thought it was an animal.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is that?
No, animals come here. They're going right in there.
Yeah.
They're going right in there.
Oh, yum. Roadkill. Yard kill. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So, I don't know. You want to wrap it up?
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, this was amazing. Thank you so much. The pizza was great. Thank you for having me on.
Hey, I had
a good time.
I wanted to try to bring some. So the issue here is it's hard. This is hard because it's at my house.
Okay.
Right.
So now I know where you live. You're afraid.
Well, no. Well,
maybe you should.
No, I don't know who I want to like.
Yeah, I get that.
There's some folks that
That's why I did mine on Zoom. It was so much easier. But this is a nicer setup with everything. You have to be here to get pizza.
You have to do it like this.
This is amazing. Yeah.
Right.
No, but I get that. I mean.
And then, I want to make sure I bring people over that, if you're promoting something, if I could help you promote it. But I mean, I'm not helping you because I'm not getting the views anyhow, right? But you never know, right?
Right, exactly. I mean.
So, eventually maybe.
It catches on and.
Maybe.
No, I appreciate it. It's just fun. I mean,
so
I'm having a good time. It's nice. The pizza was delicious.
We found out that cheese is pretty good.
Cheese isn't bad. No.
So
highly
I'll
recommend.
give you the dough recipe.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, there was no butter or milk products in any of what we had. I mean, we did have a bit of a genocide. Like we killed at least 1 billion yeast cells.
Oh.
Right, in the oven.
Sometimes that's fun. Yeah.
A bit of a genocide. But,
that's all right.
Otherwise, we're good.
I mean, what's a night out without a little genocide, I say? I mean, like, why not? Yeah. Like, totally. Yeah.
Oh, man.
No, this was great.
So I was going to try to twist your arm and have a different beer, but
I really don't like beer a lot. Like I'm a bowler, so like I drink.
Oh, you bowl?
I drink my Miller Lite at bowling, so
gotcha.
That's my
I have
That's my
another friend that
go-to.
bowls. I have a friend from high school that bowls.
Oh, yeah?
She's big into it. Yeah, yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
You want to lead?
Mhm.
Cool.
Yes, I am.
I'll have to introduce you to my friend Vivian.
Okay.
Because she sometimes is looking for people because they're missing somebody.
Okay. Yeah. Need a sub. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm in. I'm good.
Cool, cool.
I like the bowling. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to hit stop.
He's going to hit stop.
We'll bring this in.
Bring it in. Oh, thank you. Oh, and the light went out on perfect timing.
Yeah,
See
there
that?
you go.
But I think this light is better for me, so no. Okay.
It is, right?
Oh, sure, and then he goes down.
Actually, no,
I'm just kidding.
worked out quite well,
I'm
actually.
just kidding.
I wasn't recording, was I?
Oh,